Today we're going to chat about what homeschooling, Christmas homeschooling specifically, can look like with teens. And we're keeping it very simple this year. So before I get into that though, I just want to say that I hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate. It's been quiet around my channel because holidays and such. I just wanted to be present in my home. I've been struggling with that, and this year I was really missing family. I was so homesick, and that didn't help. And I needed to focus in my family. So I appreciate you sticking around while I was absent. I want to do a Ask Me Anything video. It's been a really long time since I've done one. So anything about me, about military life, parenting teens, homeschooling, whatever you want to ask, drop it down there or over my Facebook, and I will get that included in an upcoming video. It probably won't be out until January, honestly. Maybe into December, we'll see. Before I go any further, I'd love to know what you are doing or not doing in your Christmas school this year. So let me know down there. So, Christmas homeschooling. When my kids were little, I used to go all out for Christmas school, and we did a lot of stuff. We set aside almost all of our curriculum, except for like math, and then everything else revolved around Christmas. As kids get older, one, it was just a change in the way that they enjoy the holidays. Two, it's also harder to set aside a month of curriculum for high school when they've got to keep going. So this year I tried to keep it very simple. And in fact, I've got a little planner sheet that I'm going to include the link for down there. It's free. If you want it, go grab it. But even as I was filling it out for myself and then to share in the video, I felt this weird pressure that like, it's not enough. Well, that's the whole purpose in a simple December labeling it. It doesn't have to be a lot. It really is okay, whether you've got young kids, old kids, whatever, to just throw in a couple of things and be done with it. Throw in nothing if you don't want to. There's no reason you have to, but I know that it can feel like, I know that pressure, because even as I was filling it out, something I designed to be simple, I was feeling it. So I get it. Anyway, what are we going to do? So the first thing, we've got a couple shows that we are going to watch. I have a whole list of wintery themed shows that you can stream, and I will leave the link for that and any other links I mentioned down below. So go check it out. It is updated. I update it every fall, and I have for, I don't know, 6 years now or so. So one of them is called Happy People, A Year in the Taiga. Not exactly Christmas, but it's winter, and I think it'll be interesting to see how people live in the taiga, because that is not something that I am cut out for. Another one is Christmas in Switzerland, and that one I believe is a PBS show. It's a travel-based show set in Switzerland at Christmas. And then the third one is Trekking Norway. Again, this is a travel show on PBS, but it's not specifically a Christmas one. But again, it's kind of wintry, and that when I think of the Nordic countries, I only think of cold weather. And I apologize for stereotyping if you're from there and you're watching. I apologize. Now, my next part is what language arts will you do? So we have a couple of things. My oldest kiddo is going to take a self-paced course on OutSchool called, I forget what it is, but it's basically like a Christmas ghost stories set in the Victorian era. And it's a pretty niche topic, but I think it'll be interesting. Something completely different. So that's something that he'll be doing. I have a couple crossword puzzles that I found on the internet. My youngest son enjoys crossword puzzles, so have those. Nothing for him. That's not going to be anything strict. It'll just be something that he can work on here and there as he wants to. I also have a Christmas roller story. Again, I'll leave a link for that down there. We've done it for several years, and it's obviously something that can be repeated. It's fun. We do it in various ways. If you don't know what a roll a story is, you take a dice, roll it, and then you roll it several times for different categories of like character, location, time, etc. And then make up a story. We do it popcorn style sometimes. I'll have one of us do it. We do it orally. We do it group writing, individual writing, all kinds of things. I really enjoy group writing or group oral storytelling because you never know where the story's going to go. However, if you have a kiddo who has a hard time with that or has a hard time if someone else takes a story where they didn't expect to go, obviously that might not be a great option, but I love group role story activities. So those are kind of our language arts things, except for books. So what are we going to read? Well, we always, and we have for 10 years, used Jesus Storybook Bible Advent series. I'll have a link again. I absolutely love this book. You can tell it has been well read. And even though my kids are teens now, it's still part of Christmas tradition. However, this year, we are going to do it as an audiobook. We're in the car a lot right now, and each one has a story on through Audible is like 2 minutes long. So short, we can run to the grocery store and have it finished. The narrator is fabulous. He's I forget what his name is. He's a British actor. It's fabulous. We've already started it before Advent season actually begins because I want to make sure that we get it done. So yes, we started early, and that's okay because we're going to miss days, and I know that. This builds in the time. Now the other ones that I'm going to do, again, well, I only have one other thing, and it's not an actual book, but it's called Tinsel Tales, and it's a collection of radio stories from NPR, and there's like 3 different volumes, I think, 3 or 4. They're all Christmas-related stories from the radio. There's also a Hanukkah version. We listen to it year after year after year. My kids have all enjoyed them once they hit the teen years. So if you have younger kids, probably not yet. NPR, you could go directly there and search for it. I'll try to find that and let you know. But we bought the ones on Audible. I love it. It's a favorite tradition. Other than that, I'm not planning on reading anything. We may, and if we do, that's great. Maybe I'll find something that someone recommends or whatever. But if we don't, it's okay too. And I'm not going to hold myself to the standard that I need to have some kind of a Christmas book. My boys do. We have our Christmas book tote, and they will skim through those and make sure that they each day read something Christmassy. So from there, a magazine, Christmas cookbook, whatever. So we will get Christmas reading, but that's all I'm going to plan this year. And it will be what it will be. And I guarantee that in 30 years, my kids aren't going to hold it against me. Now, what else am I going to do? Well, we have a few other random things. But we've got Mad Libs, for example. Yes, my boys, even in teens, enjoy doing the Mad Libs. They're fun. A good review of what parts of speech are yesterday. Usually they do it together. But yesterday I did it, and I made them give me the definitions of the different parts of speech and such. Review, fun. And that's what was important. We also have Christmas Lego challenges that my boys do every day during December. I've got the link for these down there as well. We've had those, I think, 2016 or 2017, and they enjoy it. They have fun with it. And yeah, good repeat. This year, we have the Lego Christmas Ornaments book. I bought this on Amazon. And again, I'll have a link for it. This is a great book. It's by Chris McVeigh, and he has a website also, which is how I found him originally, because he has directions for different projects on there. These are fabulous, fabulous books. So I have my boys each pick one, and they'll work on it a bit here every day, most days, however it works out. Again, I'm not going to pressure us. I'm not going to do it and make us miserable. We have used this several years now, and we will do bits and pieces of it this year. This is on sale over my blog right now, but it's a 5-day, it's created to be a 5-day. You can absolutely use it spread out the entire month as well. But each day has a family movie and suggested snack to go with it, along with a recipe and shopping list. Several different activities like books to read, etc. But it's all simple, low to no prep. This is going to be easy for you. And we will go through parts of it and do what we do. There's a Kahoots game that I created for it, etc. I also purchased a few little things from Teachers Pay Teachers that are like chemistry and physics, like color. Here's the answer, color, depending on what the answer is. They're made for high school, but simple, like things that they can do while we're talking, while we're watching a video, whatever. If they just want a brain break. Some of you may be saying, well, that doesn't seem very simple. I know there's a lot of different things, but it's almost all of it are things that we've done for years. So we'll just pick and choose. And things like the tinsel tails, that'll just be in the car when we're driving around. It's really not a lot. Now, some of you may be saying, well, that's nothing. Well, you're right, it's not, but that's the point, is that we don't really have a lot. Nothing too organized, nothing that's going to be too time consuming, and that's okay with us. So those are our Christmas homeschool plans. If you haven't already, let me know down below what you are doing or not doing, and I'll see you in the next video.